What's going on, all you fine, fantastic freaks out there? I hope life is treating you well. I hope things are going good for you. Today we are doing a band that I am unfamiliar with. I've never heard of this band. It's a request for Simeon Smith, and we're doing Dream Death. What's your dream of death? If you had to pick a death and you're like, this is the best way to go. Is it drowning? I heard that's pretty horrifying. Who knows? We're going to do a song called Back from the Dead by Dream Death today. Learn about this band the best that we know how, the best that we can, and then we're going to listen to the song Back from the Dead for Simeon Smith right here, right now, on the first listen. Sound like a good idea? Let's go for it then. Dream Death. They have 782 monthly listeners at the Spotify account. The artwork here does kind of look old school. Top 5 Jammeronis here is Back from the Dead. That's the song that we are doing here today. It's got 37,000 plays. You got The Elder Race, 21,000 plays. Bitterness and Hatred, 14,000 plays. Hear My Screams, 10,000 plays. Black Edifice, 9,000 plays. All of them come from that album right there. What's that album, Shane? Well, now that you mention it, since we're talking about albums and stuff, let's get into albums and see what they've released. The album that we are talking about is the 1987 album Journey into Mystery. Then they've got a 2005 record, so a huge amount of time before they put something else out. Back from the Dead, 2005. You got Somnium Excessum, 2013, and Dissemination. And that comes out in 2016. So are these guys still at it? Seems like a huge span of time between that 1987. I would be curious if the original members or who all is in that band. Now what we're going to do is look into the... See, I get so frothy, and I've already got a head cold coming back again. It's unbelievable. You got a little spit bubble there. Let's look into the related artists. This will tell us what kind of a genre, perhaps, who they might play shows with, who do people listen to when they listen to this band. You got Massacre, or Massacra. Are these guys going to be from somewhere else? Numbskull. You've got Paul Chain. You got Rotover. You got Cyanide. Rigor Mortis, we have done them on the first listens. Nocturnus, we have done on the first listens. Sacrifice, yep, we've done them on the first listens. Infester, that's interesting to me. Hellwitch. Blood Feast, we have done on the first listens. Morbid Saint, we still need to do. I can't remember doing Morbid Saint, but I know that we have mentioned them many times. Now it's time to get into that bio and learn about this band. There is no image, so I will hunt down an image. They will be some pretty cool looking dudes. Ready to rock, ready to roll, ready to thrash, ready to go. And they'll be saying, Shane, welcome to the inner sanctum of heavy metal goodness. Combining elements of both thrash and doom with traditional metal styles and a hoarse, hardcore vocal style, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania's Dream Death were among the more unique underground metal acts of the 1980s. Brian Lawrence, vocal guitar, Terry Weston, guitar, Mike Smail, drums, and formed Dream Death in 1984 and promptly recorded their first demo entitled More Graveyard Delving. More Graveyard Delving. This, along with the regular gigging in local clubs, eventually led to a deal with Second Division thrash specialist New Renaissance Records, which released the group's debut album Journey into Mystery in 1987. The album gained many positive reviews, but little promotional support from New Renaissance. And when Williams defected to local thrash band Eviction, the remaining members of Dream Death formed the band Penance. Okay, there we have that. That sounds like a bunch of bands that we should be checking out too. Penance and Evicted. Is that what it was called? Evicted? Eviction? It is that time, my friends. For Simeon Smith, we're getting into the song Back from the Dead from Dream Death. I keep wanting to say Death Dream, but it's Dream Death. So, this is the Magic Nipple Titty. Would you like a suckle on that? Would you like a big taste? This is the magic tool, takes us into the world of dream, death, and the song Back from the Grave. I give you a taste, I take a taste, we listen together. Does that sound like something you'd like to do for about 4 or 5 minutes? Let's do it then. Here we go. Well, there's the doom. Ah. Sounds like a delicious recording from 1987. So they're going to mix a little doom with a little thrash? We'll find out. Just love the rawness of that. Riff change. Sounds like a Psycho Circus. Not like Kiss, but. It's true. Don't let my death go to your head, because I'm back.
From the dead. Back. From the dead. Back.
They're right on the money with the doom and the thrash. Yeah?
Settle for second best. Now I've got another chance. I won't fail again. I crash through the window. The wheel rig hot ass host. What's the matter, dear family? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Wouldn't be a ghost if he's back from the dead.
So I have to find.
Unless he's a zombie type or a specter.
You won't forget that I'm back from the dead. Back from the dead. Back from the dead.
I love that it's just so raw. And it's a bunch of bros just jamming, trying to write tunes. No.
Apparitions, reasons why, no conditions, just to die.
It's almost got a bit of taste of Chuck Schuldiner and death.
That's me. You'll regret.
Like the early stuff.
Stopping the living dead.
Where?
from the dead.
Really?
Back from the dead. Back from the dead.
Can you stop on it on time? Is this song 100 minutes long? Here it is. Picking it up. Back. You know what that just reminded me of? The elder race. I mean, I think they were right on the money with the doom influence in the thrash. I mean, it was all there. I mean, literally, it was there. Doomy, thrashy, doomy, thrashy. But the you know what it reminded me of with the do 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 do. The slow bit there was in Mario, Super Mario Brothers. Was it Super Mario Brothers? When you go in the cave to fight the dragon at the very end. And the fireball things are going around. There's like a boo doo doo boo doo doo boo. What year would that have been out? Super Mario Brothers. What say you about this? Most important part of my videos, as always will be, is I love to get your thoughts and opinions on the songs that you listen to here with me. I love to read your comments below, and I love to hear the informational nuggets that I get from you about the bands that we do here. So tell me what you think of Dream Death. Good, great, fantastic. Shane, I'm a huge fan of this band. I really thought that they should have went on to have a massive career. Alas, they did not. But what is your all-time favorite album from this band? Is it this one here, this 1987 album? What does the other album sound like? Can you give me a little bit of feedback? Are they still going for it? Were you ever lucky enough to see this band live before your eyes? All-time favorite songs, if you give me a top 5. The top 5 that was on there, is that your top 5? Or you could say not good, not great. Shane, God love them. They were some young dudes trying to do the thrash and doom. They were trying to get thrashy, trying to get a metal band going. And that was a pretty damn good representation of what they were trying to do in 1987. But it was just not my cup of tea. So I got to give it a hard pass. Say thank you very much and be on my way. All of that can be put in the comments below. Don't you know, my fine and fantastic freaks out there? If you have a hard rock, a heavy metal special request, and you'd like to see it on the channel, and you say, I'd really like to see my request there, there's a few ways that can happen. Click one of them links in the description below. We'll get it on for you in your honor with thumbsy upsies to you. Or you can put it in the comments. If you put it in the comments, I see it, I like it, and I go, that's a good one. I'll hit it with the heart and tell you I'm going to do it, okay? That's all I've got. Dream Death.